Jubilation as prohibition is lifted, a welcome relief not just for consumers but also business owners.
I'm glad that it's opening because of people will go back to their normal jobs so that they can feed their families.
We are very excited for all our friends that own small businesses that can operate now, and for all the companies that have been suffering because of the lockdown, especially the entertainment industry.
Many have struggled since lockdown level 5, which saw the banning of alcohol and shutting down of bars.
The last
We struggled a lot since the beginning of lockdown. We had to close a few times. We are now in debt. Life is not the same. We had to let go of workers as we couldn't afford to pay them.
A sigh of relief as finally it can be business as usual. But with the pandemic still rife, protocols will have to be put into place to keep safe.
We are more relieved than happy. I think there's no cause for celebration as the majority of our people's livelihoods are already at stake. But we'd like to commend the President on his brave move to allow the sale of liquor. We understand that this would not have been an easy decision from his side. It required him to have confidence in the industry that will do the right thing and comply with all the COVID-19 regulations and also ensure that we trade in alcohol responsibly. We want to say to him that we accept the responsibility that's given to us, and we are going to follow suit and make sure that we make the country proud and trade responsibly as a liquor industry.
I am very happy that we can reopen, but we have to follow the protocols that government has put in place. I am urging tavern owners to stop serving by 9:30 p.m. so we close in time for curfew. Also, social distancing, masking and sanitizing are very important.
So people need to take responsibility because if they don't take responsibility, it simply means people are going to be unemployed again.
On the streets of the city, celebrations as the news was heard.
I really feel like it's 2010 World Cup right now. The president has just announced that, we can go back to normal. It's been 5 months of hell for a lot of South Africans. And I really feel it is a really exciting time in the country to get our economy back on track.
I'm so happy because I'm just not happy about the fact that we still have to stay at home until 10 p.m. I mean, we have to stay out until 10 p.m. But I'm excited. At least we have access to our alcohol and then we can see our families and we can travel. So that's quite exciting.
Tobacco and cigarette products were also unbanned after 5 months. However, the tobacco industry is still persisting with legal action.
We know that the president has stated that it is not certain that we will remain under alert level 2 forever, and things can change. So one of the reasons is that, and again, also the fact that this is a matter of national interest, which is what we stated in our court papers. And further, there are many other aspects which need to be dealt with by the SCA. And if one has regard to the order which was granted this morning by the Supreme Court of Appeal, which granted us leave to appeal the ruling, there's also the aspect of costs, wherein the SCA has stated that should we not proceed with our court application, of course, we will be liable for the entire cost of the application to date.
While the lifting of sanctions will assist in rebuilding the economy, whether they remain available will depend on how responsible South Africans are and its impact on the spread of COVID-19. Hasina Gori, SABC News, Johannesburg.